Hey everyone, welcome back to Chomp and Circumstance Vending. Excited to be with you here on week 2, and as promised, we're back at it and bringing you some information all about how we're doing with our business, about how this professional advice that we're getting off YouTube from a lot of these vending companies pans out for us. I have 2 challenges. One, I just want to create a good business that gives me some good passive income, and I also am just testing out different YouTube channels that have claimed that, hey, it's this easy to start a business, or it's this easy to do the vending. And so we're going to walk through that a little bit. But I wanted to talk week 2, just a few highlights. Where's our wins? Where's our losses? What have we seen? But really, if you go back to week 1, if you go back to our first episode, it's just going to catch you up on a lot of what I did to get everything set up in this vending business. So progress-wise, where we're at, we don't have any vending machines in locations yet. We have a candy machine in one area, but no vending machines yet. But some good news coming up here as we're going to share some updates and some conversations I've had with a lot of locations and where we think we're all on with that. But we've probably visited, I would say, 20 to 25 locations within my area. And been talking anything from vending to candy machines, even talked some coffee stuff as well, which isn't anything that I even thought about doing until somebody just said, hey, coffee, might be an option. But we've hit gyms, we've hit dealerships, we've hit banks, we've hit banks. That kind of sounds bad. We've not actually hit the bank. We just stopped there and asked about vending services. A couple nursing homes. And so just had, I feel like a good week of just sales on the road, looking for business. And, some of the challenges that I guess I'd like to talk about. Well, let's go to the wins first and we'll talk challenges next. So wins, there's probably 3 to 4 different locations that are seriously considering putting in vending machines in their locations. I would say 2 of which are really serious, but it's all a matter of them getting back and then just getting us a meeting set up with them on what kind of machines that they're looking for. And so this does lead into some of our challenges that we'll talk about in a minute. But like I said, out of those 25 locations, we've probably, like I said, got 4 or 5 places that are highly interested. So if there's any bit of advice, if you're just getting started in the vending machine business, understand that you're going to get a lot of no's. That's one of the things that I've seen over a lot of these videos. What they tell you about getting a vending machine business started is, hey, you're going to get a lot of no's, but you need to get a lot of no's to get to that yes. And I would say that's pretty accurate so far. So a couple other challenges. When you walk into some of these places, you're a salesperson. Okay, they know it. You can try and disguise it as much as you want, but you're walking in, they know you're there to sell them something. And so it's a challenge to get past that barrier, to break that barrier. One way that I found success in doing that is either finding a common denominator. There's a place up north from where we're at, about 15 minutes, and they do heavy equipment rental and repair. Well, growing up, my dad worked at Michigan Caterpillar, which is a very popular rental, sales, and repair shop here, or company here in Michigan. And I just remember growing up around those tractors, man. We'd even go out and drive some on the weekends. We're always talking tractors. So I just was like, okay, let me pull off of that. So I walked into the business and I was like, hey, you guys, looks like you guys rent and do tractors and stuff like that. And they're like, oh yeah. And I was like, oh, that's so cool, man. My dad worked for here and we used to do this. Started up a conversation, and then a few minutes into it, realized, hey, probably should let you know why I'm here. So then we had the conversation. Actually went really well. They're one of the businesses that are considering putting a vending machine in their location. So with that said, let's talk about the challenges. Challenge 1 is companies getting back with you. Unfortunately, when it comes to vending, especially if they're smaller locations, but in general, it's usually not at the top of the list of things that people are worried about in their facilities. And so that automatically puts you at a lower spot with their responsibility week in and week out. And so a lot of times you reach out and then you never hear back. And so it's your job to do the follow-up and getting a hold of them. So it's been about 3 or 4 days. I'm going to give it another few days, and I'm going to give a follow-up phone call. I'm usually out in that area once a week. I'll probably stop in and at least see where they're at, see if they have any questions, and let them know that I'm there to answer whatever they need, and then hopefully get the sale on putting the vending machines in place. But I guess another challenge would be getting to talk to the person that's in charge at these locations that we're going to. One of the challenges is that either the manager's not in at that time, or the person that makes that decision is not in, or we're a corporate store, so we can't make the decision on our own. In fact, I stopped at a Jersey Mike's and asked them about putting a candy machine in their location, and the manager there was really excited about it. He thought it'd be a great idea. They've got high traffic, they've got kids that are in there all the time, but he's like, look, I can't make that decision. We're a corporate company, and so I need to get that clear through corporate. And so he's going to do that, and hopefully we're going to get back with each other and make that happen. So yeah, those are a few things that happened this week. I'd love to hear if you have any questions on what we're doing so far. Have any questions about how the week's been going? As you can see, we did pick up some merch. I did create some shirts. I'm just a merch guy. I love merch, and I found that merch is a good way to maybe help raise some funds for your business. I mean, just hopefully you have family or friends that are really excited for you in this, and so you can maybe have them buy some merch or just start putting it out there. But maybe I'm gonna see how well it works selling merchandise. You know, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But that's my thought. I guess I'll get back to you on that and see how it goes. But I did order a couple of polos just so when I'm out doing sales, I can look a little bit more professional. They can have my name on there, and then I can build rapport, and they can recognize who I am. So, but besides that, if you have questions, hit the comments below. Let me know what questions you have. And just thanks for being a part of this journey. Thanks for even watching this video, for following along. This is a lot of fun kind of recording what we're doing. So in our next video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you an update on where we're at with those 4 to 5 customers that we've been talking with. I'm going to give you any updates about anybody new that we've gotten, and then give you some updates maybe on the operations of the business. But again, questions, drop them below. Definitely let me know. And hey, if you consider it, please subscribe to this channel and follow the journey. Maybe walk through it with me. If you're currently running a vending machine business, or you're trying to start a vending machine business, follow along with us and let's work together and see if we can make this work. So yeah, that would be my call for you. So thanks for watching. God bless. Have a great rest of your day.